Ninja Gaiden 2 Anniversary Part 2. I'm gonna show you something really interesting. This is interesting because when this game got out, I was 8 years old. I was still learning how to read, write, do simple math. I was still a baby, a child. And it's really interesting to see this here. Yes, you read the title of the video. This is not clickbait or anything. I truly needed this game in my life. Going in the early 2000s, we had Peace, Pro Evolution Soccer for the people that don't know. We had Peace from Konami. We had Call of Duty, of course. We had FIFA Street. I mean, my goodness, man. FIFA Street, the amount of nostalgia of that game. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, the early 2000s, growing up with Call of Duty, it was all about the community, man. Looking back at it, it wasn't the games. I mean, the games were fantastic, but it was a community-driven game series, and it was fantastic. I mean, the best timeline for online video games was definitely the MLG scene with Call of Duty. It was fantastic. It was absolutely phenomenal. It wasn't about competition. It was just going in there with the boys and have fun in the voice chats. Amazing in the lobbies as well. Incredible times, man. Then, yeah, Treyarch destroyed Call of Duty. There is no essence of Call of Duty anymore. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, there was this push, a new push to this competitive video games, competitive online video games. There was this push. I truly, when I look back at it, there was a push. There was indeed a push for people to become competitive with each other. This whole obsession with competition. When it began, I was really hooked because it was first a new experience, and it was a balanced experience to some extent. These games, these competitive games that everyone got into, me personally, let me speak about myself. Overwatch, Tekken 7. These games started very nicely. The first couple of years, 3 years, 2 years, they started very nicely. Tekken 7, of course, it was phenomenal. Oh my goodness, that game. When it got released, for the people that don't know, okay, let me give you the absolute truth here. When Tekken 7 got released, the moment it got released, it was the best fighting game in terms of mechanics and in terms of balanced competition that made sense. Tekken 7 was that game really on release, because that game cooked in the arcades for like 2 years. That game got released in 2015, the Tekken 7 Vanilla in 2015, and it was cooking for 2 years. Feedback, a lot of adjustments. Then it got out in 2017, the global release. That game cooked in the arcades very well, then got a global release. That's why that game, when it got released, it was phenomenal. Tekken 7 on release was the best Tekken. And it wasn't about the movement. It wasn't about, the neutral movement, etc. was better in the previous Tekkens, but it wasn't about that. It was about offering a new experience that was really cool and engaging, and it was awesome. They really did well with Tekken 7 on release. Anyways, throughout the years, Tekken 7, Overwatch, throughout the years, they got ruined with patch notes. You work with these games trying to understand match-up knowledge, trying to understand your character that you are maining, so you could truly perform. And suddenly, after 2-3 years, all of your work get absolutely dismantled, demolished, destroyed, because of developers doing patch notes. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, like the amount of trauma and sabotage this caused me personally and other players. Me personally, I will never play an online game ever in my life. There is no multiplayer game that I could get excited about. This new Marvel game that got announced, it looks fresh. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I give two shits about that game. Do you see how much trauma this shit caused? I could give two shits about that Marvel game. If there's no document promising, there's no patch notes, there's no sabotage, I could give two shits. And this is the thing with the Tekken 8 thing. Man, Tekken 8 when it got released, when it got announced, I exposed that game. Before the release date of that game, a year before it. It's crazy. I exposed that game. People called me names, etc. Then Tekken 8, after like a year, people realized and retaliated on the bullshit. After what? After the damage has been done? Where are your brains before the purchase? Speak with your wallets. People don't speak with their wallets anymore. Everyone is a consumer. It's ridiculous. The moment Tekken 8 got announced, I knew this game is gonna be absolutely abomination. I knew this game is an abomination. Not only to Tekken, to the fighting game genre itself, it's an abomination. It was so obvious to me. Yet people, it's crazy. It's crazy that it had to simmer this long for people to realize, oh, they ruined it with the patch. Well, the game started like this. You're gonna cry out when they improved their insanity, their abomination. They improved their abomination with the patch. They improved it. But people, oh, how? Why did you? Wow. Where were you since the release? Since the announcement? Now everyone is complaining and doing stuff. Well, what? After the purchase? After the goddamn... I don't want to make this about Tekken, but I'm just saying what this this whole patch thing destroys video games in display, and it causes trauma. It causes a sabotage. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. This hyper-excessive engagements in social media is in mental illness. This is ridiculous, man. It's causing so much damage to video games and display. These video game companies, if they want to take feedback, they should take feedback from people who are truly competent, who truly have experience, who truly know what they are talking about and what they do with those games. They truly know their game. And this is why the previous Tekkens were, amazing, because they used to take feedbacks from the arcades, from the Japan itself. Anyways, talking about patch notes, this thing inflicted single-player games as well. Believe it or not, there are many single-player games that got ruined. There was single-player games since the version of the game when it got launched, and there's that version of the game when it got updated. The recent example of this is Doom: The Dark Ages. This game, when it got released, it was a respectable entry in the series. Especially in the modern trilogy, the reboot trilogy. It was a really respectable entry. Yes, it is a backward game compared to Eternal and 2016, but it was respectable. After the patch, after the updates that they have done, this game got completely destroyed. I kid you not, this is the worst Doom in the series. I kid you not, man. This game became the worst Doom in the series. Do you see the amount of sabotage because of this hyper-excessive engagements online, these patch notes, this stupid stuff? Man, if the people who are handling the products, if they are not masters of the craft, then what is the point? Just don't support these people, man. These companies, like I'm telling you, and this is why I need Ninja Gaiden 2 in my life. Especially Itagaki Tomonobu. When you do research on this guy, he tells it straight up. We are the best. You're stupid. You people are stupid. You don't understand us. We are the best. We saw the market. Everything is low quality compared to our product. This guy was just completely raw. This guy was him. Honestly, let's be honest here. Man, when you look back at this guy and his Team Ninja at that specific time, when you see Team Ninja nowadays, making Neo 3. With all due respect, I could give two shits. And a matter of fact, this is a major red flag. You're gonna announce Ninja Gaiden 4 and you're making Neo backstage back in the, like, what is this? Huh? Huh? What is this? Putting Ninja Gaiden here first. Ninja Gaiden is your priority. What a big fucking lie. What a big fucking lie, Team Ninja. And this is the thing. I mean, Team Ninja is still the same. This is the crazy part. Believe it or not, folks, they didn't sell out. This is the crazy thing about it. I mean, the whole situation is ridiculous and complex. They didn't sell out. It is still the same Team Ninja. Because what is the idea of Team Ninja when you think about it? They look at the market, they see it, they say how boring it is, and they make their own fun version out of it. They saw action games being boring and mashy and stupid, without visuals, without real quality. They made Ninja Gaiden. They saw the Souls and the Souls-likes being slow, stupid. They made Neo and other Souls-like RPG games, character creation games. They made it fun. They made this genre fun. It is the same Team Ninja, it's the same vision. But goddamn, man. Like, if you don't recognize the masterpiece that you have created with Ninja Gaiden, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. When you see Ninja Gaiden 4, man, the amount of stuff, I don't want to say, it's blasphemy. It is really blasphemy to the series. People gonna call you purist. People gonna call you names. This is the new slurs nowadays. If someone really wants to preserve the art form, the original form of a specific game, they're gonna call you names. When you see Ninja Gaiden 4 adding this perfect blocks, other stuff, with time, when I saw Ryo Hayabusa doing dodge with a slow motion instead of Furious Wind, it broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my god. It really broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie here. And this is coming from someone who was born in the year 2000. This is not some old douchebag here. This is a new generation player, man. A new generation, fresh blood here talking. So this whole purist thing, stupid stuff, I don't want to hear it, man. This is complete truth here. When I saw modern elements in Ninja Gaiden 4 and what I saw the trailers, we're talking about long range, super long range moves, melee attacks, so the scrubs could feel good about themselves. Like, man, if there is no skill ceiling, if there is no and this is the thing about those moves. The slow-mo these moves cause and how they interrupt the speed of the game. I truly hope this game doesn't get released like that. If there is a possible way to make it, to delay this game, I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. Delay it. No need to be releasing this game in 2025. If you could make a definitive version of this game by delaying it, I'm okay with it. Don't release Ninja Gaiden 4, then have Ninja Gaiden 4 Razor Edge, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 4. Delay the game, shape it up, then release it. Let's not act like everyone's so excited about Ninja Gaiden. We could wait for a delay. There are multiple Ninja Gaiden games out there. They have so much stuff to do. So much stuff in them to do, Nobody is so desperate for Ninja Gaiden 4. We need Ninja Gaiden 4 to be futuristic. We need Ninja Gaiden 4 to follow, to have some type of a follow to what have been happening in the previous game, so it could have quality there, so we could stay in that game and really grind in it like the previous games. We don't want to go to Ninja Gaiden 4, then go back to Razor's Edge, then go back to 2. This is the curse that's been happening lately. You got new games releasing, then we go back to the previous games over and over again. I don't like that, man. I really don't like that. I want something futuristic. And this is what I hoped by Team Ninja, because Team Ninja are professionals. But seeing how they are so, they have so much things going on, remake here of Sigma 2, excuse me, Neo 3, then Ninja Gaiden 4. Like, man, if you are all over the place like that, if you are not focused like that, how are you gonna really offer something truly new to the table? Offer something truly that's gonna make us get hooked with Ninja Gaiden 4. It's really, it's concerning. It's really concerning, and this is the thing. I mean, in this timeline, this day and age, lower your expectations on everything. Like, this is how we operate now. It's ridiculous, man. When you look at Ninja Gaiden 2 2008, and this is why I needed this game in my life. This game is 7 gigabytes. How is that even possible? I have no idea. What form of miracle happened in there? I don't know. See, this is the thing. 7 gigabytes. The visuals, fascinating. The sound design, absolutely phenomenal. Flawless work with the sound design. Combat. Watch the previous video and all that stuff that I just said. Crazy. Crazy. This game is just complete. It's honestly a complete package and 7 gigabytes. And this is the thing about the visuals. When we look at video games now, it's all blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. What is this shit? What is this garbage? If this is what video games are headed to, I can't see myself playing, honestly, in the future. It's impossible. I really can't see myself. And this is coming from someone who truly put combat in a video game first. I don't care about the visuals, but man, seeing that brain dead stuff that damaged my eyes, like, man, I'm just gonna go outside, really. Like, honestly, I don't feel hooked with this. I feel like this is some form of like, this is really like, it feels like some enemy out there wants to damage me, to damage my mental state, brainwash me or something. There's something that is weird going on here, honestly. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but goddamn, man, let's not act you don't notice this. Everyone noticed this, man. Everything, blue, red, green. There is no color palettes. There is nothing going on. It's just weirdness, man. Everything looks like a fever dream or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. The visual aspect in video games, they're getting so bad, while the file size of these games becoming ridiculous. We're talking about 100 gigabytes. Wow. Any game like 50 gigabytes and up, ridiculous. Situation is just ridiculous, man. So yeah, I needed this game in my life. I really needed this game in my life to offer this full well-rounded experience. Watching Ninja Gaiden 2 2008 wash and heal all the damage that has been caused in my brain by other video games. I'm really just grateful for this game, man. Truly. Like, all the agony, all the stupid stuff that have been caused by other video games, I forgot about them. All of them, I'm done. I moved on. Like, there was a point where I have to talk, I have to say, I'm just not done. Like, I have experienced the fulfillment that I was looking for. This is the fulfillment I was looking for with this game here. I mean, this game is really interesting. It is truly, truly interesting because it entertains the elitist aspect. Like, if you have any elitism that's going on, if you are like looking for quality, looking for that experience, looking for something that's gonna stand out, it's all over the place in Ninja Gaiden 2 2008. I mean, you could feel in that game that the people who made that game and worked on that game had real standards. You could tell that these people used to play other video games 100%, and they sat down and they were like, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. There is a much of a superior experience that could be created. So let's go and create them. Fascinating. I mean, it's honestly ridiculous, man, when you think about it. 7 gigabytes. Ninja Gaiden 2 2008 is a 7 gigabyte video game. Wow. Like, man, when you think about it, and you look at how the game looks, how the enemies looks, and how the graphics look in that game, and how everything operates in that game, and how optimized that game in terms of activity. It's interesting. It's really interesting because the game is super active. Super active, man. And the game doesn't shake. The game doesn't panic. It is there, steady. It's holding still. For the people that used to watch me in DMC, when you pay a closer attention, you could see it. You could see that there is a player here that is looking for reflexes, that's looking for dynamics, that's looking for enemy engagements. In Ninja Gaiden 2 2008, it was all over me, man. It was everywhere. All over the place. This is it. This is the video game that I was looking for, man. I'm telling you, this is it. This game fulfilled everything that I was looking for.